Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we got a little Baldur's Gate ahead of us tonight before I go dark for a few days. But we're not dark now, at least unless I die all of a sudden. We're not dark now. And let's get this thing going then. Let's get this thing going. Well, at the top of the hour, once we give everybody a few moments to join us, then we'll officially get going. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. We got a mini heat wave, not too terribly hot, but it's definitely warmer than it has been. So far I'm enjoying it because it's not too hot yet. And I don't think it's going to get too terribly hot for us here. Okie dokie, we'll see how this thing goes. My chat for being in the game window doesn't seem to... It's being finicky. Yesterday it worked fine, now it's being finicky again to try and have the YouTube chat in the window, so we may be without it for those on Twitch, but we'll just have to deal with that today. Looks like it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. What can I say? Everything can't work every time, apparently. I may have to come up with a new source for my chat that's a little more reliable. We shall see. That's something I can mess with after my brief little vacation. Yeah, Nightmare. For some reason, I'm just responding to your opening comment that was there when I came in. Yeah, let's not have a weird stealthing game like last stream on Saturday. That was just too much. That was driving me insane. We'll walk in, we'll pound through the doors today, and I don't care. Let everybody know we're here. That's the way we'll do it today. Until I change my mind. Oh, yep, top of the hour, Nightmare. Thank you. And it is time to get going there because, you know, these boots were made for walking. And I have a feeling that's just what we're going to do today. Because I took a photo. I kind of looked down here. Where are we? What are we going to do? And I kind of looked over the edge going, there's a lot of staircases I see down there. And over here ahead of us. I have a feeling we're going to be doing leg strengthening exercises today, going up and down stairs. checking out this side of the lower city of Baldur's Gate. But the first thing I'm going to try, last time we talked to these two, and they mentioned like a hostel or something over here. So let's go check this out.
Need to find a way forward.
Apparently there's nothing on that sign. I was thinking I could read the signboard, but no. Let's just... Oh, here. It is a hostel. This is a hostel. Just what pretty much what I thought it would be based on their conversation.
Nortail's shelter. Refugees welcome.
Ah, this is a good place. This is one of the few places that welcomes the refugees. How about that? Well, technically, in a way, we're refugees. We should be welcomed.
Never heard a racket like this back home.
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Uh-oh. So the whole family didn't make it? That's not good.
The soap here smells funny.
Is there something weird? Do we have to investigate the soap in this place? Oh, here's the person. It looks like who's in charge of the hostel.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
Okay. Well, we'll take a peek upstairs and see what we find. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's soap. Can we examine the soap without stealing it?
You do realize we can't stay here forever?
Using this will clean off dirt, blood, and face paint, and will remove conditions that make you smell. Well, seems to be normal soap, so that girl just doesn't like the smell of it. Maybe she's just not used to using soap, for all we know. Let's go look over here, see if there's anything we have access to.
Hot soapy water and a fine tooth comb. That's
Yeah, it looks like there's a note here we can read, so why don't we? Everything else is in the red. Well, the bottle rack isn't. Everything else is red, so we won't really take anything there. Let's see if we can just read the note without picking it up and getting in trouble.
I hope so. I really do.
Dear, my dear, Madame Nortal, you make a compelling case for an additional contribution over and above my usual annual donation. But Daddy, Lord here, you remember, tells me that I've already overspent my allowance, so I'm on short rations until my intended's dowry comes through.
Safe for now, at least.
Hard cheese for all of us, sorry to say, but my cousin Clearbold had a clever idea, as he so often does. If you could see your way to renaming your establishment after Daddy to Here Rillin's Hostel, I'm sure I can persuade him to cut loose with a good old chunk of change in your direction. There might even be a bit for me, for suggesting it. What do you say? Let me know quickly. He's in a good mood. Your admirer, whatever it is, Dirk Rillin. We'll just say the name that way. I'll check the bottle rack. It's pretty empty. I wouldn't expect to find a lot of useful things here in a free kind of a hospital. Oh, a draft letter to somebody. I missed that one. I don't want to take it though. Let's go see. Could be a clue or let us know about something. To the Honorable Lord Whitburn, Whitburn House, Upper City. I am Pamela Nortail, owner and manager of Nortail's Hostel, a non-profit boarding house catering to families in need. And with the current refugee crisis, there are more families in need than ever. Once, before your marriage, you told me that if you could only afford it, you'd be happy to help defray our costs with a generous donation. I am told you have since come into funds, and our need is so desperate that I am presumptuous enough to, and apparently never finished the letter, at least not yet. But she's in need of funds. Keep her hostile going, apparently. Let's check the facilities upstairs. Otherwise, there's nothing interesting here, really, so far. Ah, we have a visitor, I guess. Gorus Ballast.
I really do.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
So not the finest accommodations, apparently, from what I would gather from him. We have a stuffed bear. We have lots of chests, which is probably not the ideal time to go rummaging through them, because we're not playing that kind of a game. Unfortunately, I would love to just distract him and then loot everything, but oh well. It's not quite what we're doing this time. I just want to see that it's not a very large place. And I'm not really seeing much up here.
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure that there is no misinformation.
The truth is the truth. We trust
Yeah, we can hear people talking around outside like crazy. So yeah, I would say this is not a place to get a restful night's sleep. Doesn't look like there's anything else up here we're finding. So I say our extensive visit to the hostel is over. Is there anything we should have seen out the window? No, it just looks like there could have been a... I don't even know if it's possible to get up there. Yeah, I'm saying we're done. I'm saying we're probably done. Is there any place we can get to? No, it's a kind of big first step. The first step is a humdinger, so we won't go prancing off over there. And this part does not appear to have a roof. So it isn't indeed a balcony. So let's just start our searching down the stairs as we kind of hinted at in the thumbnail. I have a feeling we're going to do a lot of roaming around, just exploring and seeing what trouble we can get ourselves into. Why don't we kind of zoom in a little? Yeah, get a better view of where we need to go. So we got fist healers, we got lots of fist. I guess we can just see if anything's up talking to the fist. Probably not.
Guard is busy with their patrol and
Yeah,
has
yeah,
no
yeah.
time
Okay.
for idle chatter.
I have a feeling that's pretty much what we're going to be getting. I think we talked to these people on the way around in the other direction, so I'm going to bypass them. Yeah, and we took a peek at this hunk of metal, this derelict steel watcher last time, so we haven't really gone farther down than that. So let's, at least as I recall. So we'll get over here and see what I can find. Geezer Loris. Hey, Geezer.
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Oh, us geezers love our cabbage. Oh, he's so sad. Oh, I see. He has all these spilled crates of cabbage. I see now. I imagine if he could not wander around, we could help him, relieve him of some of those cabbage. But, oh well, he didn't ask for help, and we're not going to offer it. What's up here? Something else spilled over here? Well, nobody's looking at this backpack. Can't have too many kits, I always say, for lockpicking and whatnot. Yeah, none of this other stuff is highlighting, so we found what there is. And what is this building? Yeah, there's nothing, no way to get through this door at this point, so we're going to continue down the steps. And then we have the age-old question, left or right, or I guess straight ahead, but this looks like a place where people are just kind of making a bed in a ramshackle, torn down place. Oh wow, we got lots of stairs over here too. Yeah, we got a whole mess of places to go. We got this. What's this? Area under investigation.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
Uh-huh.
In this part of town.
Okay.
Certain, just
Well,
optimistic.
oh, it looks like a murder target. So I bet you, since it's under investigation, this guy's dead. I think the murder has already happened on this one. So I guess all our little hints with map alerts are we're gonna find dead murder victims by the time we get there. Yeah, let's see what they need here. Yeah, they look lost, don't they, from what they're just saying?
Do you remember which way we came?
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way.
She sounds like the man of the group. She's being like I would be. No, I'm not lost. I know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm like that. I do eventually ask for directions, but not until things feel hopeless.
You mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're on.
The lower city's a bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
Well, we're about to delve deeper into this warren because we got staircases galore. We can see narrow pathways down there. We can see pathways going this way and more stairs over there. So yeah, we might get ourselves in this. Well, other than the fact that we have a map to help us out, I'm saying I want to peek in there. The pear tree house.
The
Nobody's
humble
come
home
wandering
of
around.
Frank Pear Tree.
Frank Pear Tree. You know, nobody's come wandering around like the Fist
Why don't we
down here.
Just retrace our steps.
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down the stairs. And
Oh,
also
look.
upstairs.
Oh, look. Now, we've seen a lot of mailboxes. I've never really checked them. Can we get something out of them? I'm going to start checking mailboxes from now on, my friends. I am from now on going to start checking mailboxes. Allowed or not? Well, this one's not red, so how lucky is that?
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no.
Yeah, apparently not, Nightmare. I was thinking we might get more. Karlach will be happy with those. In fact, I haven't even used them when we had Karlach on our party yet, so I gotta be more liberal with them since we're in Baldur's Gate and haven't used a one yet. Gotta remember to do that. Oh, we failed perception. Let me, before anybody else walks in, give somebody extra perception.
In this part of town.
Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Get out of here. Come on, come on. Now they walk down.
Aren't we?
Oh, perception was successful, too, by Astarion. I'll have you know. Okay. I think we just go in. They didn't seem too concerned that the door was open. Now the question is, what did we perceive?
Might be worth a look.
Oh, Pear Tree's home. What's down there? A blood-stained parchment.
Retrace our steps.
There was something else we perceived too. We have to look for whatever that might have been.
Left, left, right.
Well, besides the body itself. Because I got freaked out by the guards. They walked by. It didn't do anything to us. So I got overly freaked out for nothing. Let's go check out this list. Or parchment. So messy splatters of deep red-brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Oh, that's why there's Absolute symbols on the wall in blood. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood aspirant. So, what do we have? This is Mr. Pear Tree, and he's killed. So is Alexander Rainforest, Dribbles the Clown, Father Lorgan, and Duke Velen Stelmane. Well, we know about Pear Tree, we know about the Clown. Have we found Alexander Rainforest yet? So maybe we need to keep this list. So, well, we have another list like this anyway, but I'm gonna take it. in case I have to refer to the list. And some that aren't marked killed yet, it would kind of let us know the sequence or order they're being killed in. Leave it? It's part of the crime scene, but it's also not covered in red, so I shouldn't get in trouble.
Oh, was it up the stairs?
Usually it would be marked red if I was going to get in trouble for it. Because of that, I'm going to take a chance. Oh man, are we going to get in trouble now? No, they're walking past without coming in. When the building shook, I said, oh my lord, Nightmare was right again.
The city is full of criminals.
Oh, I see what you're saying. When we walk out in the streets, they might go, what's that you got there? Yeah, we don't need it. In that respect, why push it? In that respect, why push it? You're right. We know that information already anyway. So let me just move this over, and I'll just put it back on the ground. A little more noticeable in case these investigators missed it the first time around, since it was still laying there. And I'm only opening and checking in here. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need those. But there might be... we had that perception one. Whoops, I guess I can close this. We had that perception when we first walked in.
Why don't we just free change our steps?
And I kind of wanted to see if I could figure out what it was. Because we quickly ran out when I got spooked.
And, oh, was it up the stairs?
See, we're not touching anything. We're investigating ourselves. No, it's a book we don't really need, and so we really aren't getting any Ooh. His hatch key.
No, you mustn't.
He has a hatch somewhere.
We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you run away.
Nobody will notice a key, will they? Oh, that's why we shake. This guy jumps. So where is a hatch? Is there a hatch around here somewhere? Anybody see a hatch? Where we need a key?
You're certain Figuero's is in this part of town?
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just...
I'm not noticing anything that looks like there may be a hatch that I need a key for. Because nothing was locked here. Can we move that? No. I'm not seeing a hatch.
Just retrace our steps.
Whatever a hatch key is used for. I'm not seeing it.
Left. Right. Down the stairs. And... oh, was it up the stairs?
Well, it's true, Nightmare, but I don't know. Do you think the game is gonna... well, yeah, they have caught us moving stuff around. We're not part of the absolute. See, the door was standing open and unguarded, and we just were curious, and we had to peek in. I could maybe persuade myself out of this. Yeah, I don't see any special hatches. I guess I gotta give up.
The city is full of criminals.
And we'll wait for them to go by. And you know what I'm gonna do first as a result? I'm gonna go down these steps because they didn't come down here. I don't see any kind of a hatch anywhere. And I don't see anything related to the building, so I don't know where a hatch would be. If we see something referring to something owned by Bear Tree, maybe the killer took it, and when we find the killer, we'll have something to open with that key. I don't know. Yeah, but we never saw that perception. Astarion had the perception, so let's lead with Astarion.
Well, hello.
And see if something glows as he walks in and we walk by it. They just went by again, so I think we can. It was no, don't close the doors. It was right inside when he noticed whatever he
Down
noticed.
the stairs and was it up?
Pear Tree's home. Oh, we never did check the body. A bloodied note. We'll read it, not take it. Calm down, Nightmare. This scrap of bloodied paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, Pear Tree. Placing the Lordling's fire spitters through my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood. There's no art to it at all. Just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through your basement here. Oh, basement here. As I pen this. It's rather large, roomy. They'll never find all the bits if you spread them out here properly. Oh, so he's burning people. So this guy isn't such a great person either. So there is something. There's a hatch in the floor somewhere.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just
There's got to be a hatch in the floor that we're now not perceiving. Do I have to move something? Perhaps?
Still breathing.
Can I move a table? The hatch. Is this considered? No, it's just a bookshelf. It's not a hatch. I may have to move some things.
why don't we just retrace our steps?
Yeah, there's a second wall there, but he distinctly said basement too.
Left, right. Down the
So let's see if I can just move some.
was it up the steps?
No, I can't move that.
Can I go?
Let's move a chair. Apparently I can't move a table.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals.
I could try moving a body. Oh, that's what we can do. Where's Astarion?
How delicious.
Let's speak with the dead. Maybe we can ask him what's going on here. I can't believe, with you watching over me, Nightmare, I can't believe I
Corpse
forgot
regards
to...
you lifelessly.
Oh, he does, okay. How were you killed? What did your killer look like?
Bastard!
Dwarf, red. Okay, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. What were you doing when you died?
Making me soup. Ruined. No.
I thought he was going to say, I was down in the basement. No. What is your job? I know who he is. I know he was killed. I don't need to know how he was killed. What was your job? I'm hoping we can...
Feeding barracks.
He fed the barracks. There you go. Why were you killed?
The corpse remains silent.
Oh.
It does not know.
These aren't really good questions. He probably doesn't really know. I doubt he would know the killer. We kind of know who it is already anyway. And we know his name. None of these questions really answers or gets me where I was hoping it might get me. Wait, can we scroll down? Is there more? Oh, leave. Might as well ask a question. We know the killer's name. Where are you from? How were you killed? What happened to you? Who are you?
Limbs locked up, then hand cut off.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. It's not really... I was hoping he might tell us where the hatch is what I was kind of hoping.
Down the stairs.
No one back home will ever believe this.
What are we allowed to move?
If not over, then through.
Ah! We found a hatch! We found the hat. Thank you for telling me to go back, or, you know, kind of hinting to go back in. It worked, and because we found his key. We're down here in it's a very bloody basement. Holy moly, we got a lot of folks to talk to down here. What the heck? Were these people already dead down here? I think we need to figure out what's going on in this, and we got a metal door to go through, but I think we have some more bodies to talk to, Astarion. Yeah, in fact,
is huge. And is that a burning heart?
Yes, there's a heart in there. Astarion, let's do some talking. We got to get info from these folks. Is there anything glaringly obvious in this room? There's an offer. Let's read the offer first. And then talk to these folks.
All right.
Yeah, you see, we got a lot. There's more dead people than we've had to talk to in a long time, Nightmare. Dear Mr. Pear Tree, you come highly recommended by a select few, not merely for your business acumen, but also for your ambition. That is why I'm writing to you. A question of ambition. I have in my possession a tremendous quantity of infernal iron. That would be good to find. Its acquisition is immaterial. What matters is this. I shall need assistance distributing the weapons forged from this exquisite iron. I shall need someone ambitious, someone with less than scrupulous connections, someone, Mr. Pear Tree, like yourself. That, Mr. Pear Tree, was the carrot. I often find it makes an excellent bedfellow to the stick. Consider your position. A less than scrupulous set of connections doesn't just make you valuable to me, it would also make you invaluable to any number of upstart city watchmen or flaming fist ready to make rank. It would really be a terrible tragedy for such bright potential to be extinguished in this way. Okay. Oh, Enver Gortash. Aha. Enver Gortash. So he was contacted by Gortash. Now I'm very curious to talk to some folks.
The corpse does not respond.
Oh. Well, we didn't kill it. Let's try another one.
The corpse does not respond.
I was hoping we'd find out more info than what we're seeing right here. The Hells Unleashed, Hellish Holiday, Infernal Contracts and Bargains. Let's check the broken cabinet. Now it's just a matter of kind of checking around. Those books didn't seem necessary for us to read. Yeah, secret societies. Oh, secret societies. Let's go see what secret societies here might be. The Harpers, the Shadow Druids, the Order of Clerd, the Dark Justiciars. The Order of Clerd. That's a new one, but yeah, no real information there. The Watch and the Steel Watch. What brings us to the Steel Watch, those new clanking automatons that share their name with the Guardians of the Upper City, but to date have only been deployed in support of the Flaming Fist. Their creator, Lord Gortash, has stated that his Watchers are intended to help protect all of Baldur's Gate, but it seems the Marshal of the Watch Citadel is skeptical and waiting for proof before admitting them to a role in the Upper City. So they don't exist in the Upper City, apparently. Okay. We got a pouch to check. And it's empty. Let's check the bodies. In case we...
Let's
Apparently, there's not going to be much on the body. There is a sword here, but he's been stabbed with. Oh! Guess what? We found more Dribble the Clown. Let's read this letter. Dribble's just all over the place. Dribble is literally scattered around. Okay, the effigy of Yagashura, who burned his mortality. What use his heart? He thought himself a titan, but died whispering for his mother. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Orin, aha, the red. Well, we gotta take that.
A clown's arm, stained with grease paint and blood.
Yagashura the Second. And that's Yagashura's heart. And we took the heart. What does it
What a day.
say in our inventory about it? A human heart, carefully cut from the chest, coagulating blood slowly drips from an artery. I probably don't want to walk around town with that and be found with it on our person, but it doesn't seem to make sense or seem like it would be all that important. But we might as well put it on the ground so it doesn't burn. Not that that probably matters. We will take this longsword because I'm sure it has some value. And what else is down here? Really not much else. Yeah, you would have thought, Mr. Upstairs, you would have kept better. No. Now, if you had some food down here that wasn't rotten, I'd be helping myself right now. But any food he kept down here is rotten. Yeah, all rotten. More absolute killing markers. Let's come over here, see if there's anything over here. We got a door to go through over here, we know. All right, let's go through the door. I guess I'll lead the way.
We've got a long road ahead.
And we got one more room. Why don't I just... because... see if there's anything to see in here.
Feet can carry me.
Is that just a hook? I don't know why it's nothing apparently. Wooden chest, longbow. Oh, it's always weaponry down here, like crazy. Enhanced weapons sales ledger. My gratitude. So yeah, he's been up to something. Let's check the chest. More gold, which we definitely need. Some holy water. Let's go read the books.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
The ledger records acquisitions and sales in Gortash's infernal weapons trade. Infernal iron acquired from diabolical sources. Use thereof in forging enhanced arms and armor, and sales and distribution through Gortash's network and to other wholesalers, such as the Zentarum and the Knights of the Shield. The final entry is as follows. Note for Lord Gortash. The Knights organization appears to be collapsing, and sales to them are in steep decline. However, this is more than made up for by shipments to our new contracts in Amn, and the Athkatla receipts next month should make everyone happy. Pear tree. Okay. And then we have this. Dear Mr. Pear Tree, a letter from Gortash. Our business proceeds without fault and with lucrative profit. You will find this success reflected in the upcoming deposit to your personal account. Should you continue to be such a willing tool, I can see many more deposits of similar magnitude making their way into your coffers in the future. I saw you spent the last payment with exceptional wisdom. Your new abode in the lower city is rather lovely. Men of both means and taste are exceedingly rare these days, and I would be so distraught were you to lose this beautiful home to a terrible accident of fate. Discretion is a key pillar of continued home ownership, after all. You need not respond to this letter. I will write you if you are needed further. Kind of a veiled threat from Gortash himself. And the question is, the longsword. Can we examine the longsword? Yeah, it's like none of these seem to exhibit special they don't seem to have special metals. They're just regular weapons down here, so they haven't been imbued with anything yet. I will take the +1 longsword just because it probably has some value. All the rest will just be heavy to carry. Why don't I do this? Can we have somebody? Well, Gale has a fair amount of carrying, although not as strong as some others. LWOTC could carry a weapon or two. And we are a little low on funds right now, to be quite honest. So, I guess beggars can't be chooser. Yeah, even in weapon 4, you're right. So we can always, if it starts getting too heavy, we can run to camp, drop it off in our chest, and deal with it. So I think funds have been low lately. You're right, Nightmare. I think we do. We do. We do need them. But LWOTC, you're going to be the pack mule today. At least until you can't carry anymore. She's carrying it just fine. So I don't see really anything else over here. We'll just check the remaining chests and crates. And it looks like everything that was of value was pretty much wide open. And we got no perception checks or anything like that, except we looked over here. LWOTC has the most strength in this party, let's face it. She has the most hit points, the most strength. So she makes for a good pack mule. Doesn't she now, Astarion?
What now?
We need to look in here. Sure would be nice to find just a mound of cash.
A crooked touch.
Nothing too difficult for Astarion. Easy peasy. Notice how I didn't say easy peasy before I rolled. Whoa! 2 more soul coins. Half plate armor that's worth 1,000 plus, and a short sword worth 95. So we found some funds. A short sword. I don't really have anyone using one right at the moment, so it's definitely sellable. There we go. All right, so this was a worthwhile little trip down here. In the end, we'll be able to make some profit out of it.
Let's be quick.
Where are we? Okay, we're back in this room, and the guards are not outside. I'm gonna lead the way, and I think we'll just continue down the steps for now.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, we got some folks farther down here. Let's go see what we're dealing with. Okay, there's another path around this way that seems to hook up with the other direction we could have taken, so we'll be able to make a nice little loop down here. What's ahead of us? I see a doorway there, however it's in red. A mailbox in red, so these guys, yeah, everything's in red is the way it seems, except for the circus poster. So it looks like we got to do some talking and see what's going on down here. But there's nothing to really see over here, so let's go talk to this guy and see what's up. Tuskgrunt. Hey, Tuskgrunt, you're my kind. Let's go chat.
I want to have a word.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby.
Uh-oh.
Gets people killed.
You just a local thug?
You're Farling's friend.
Oh, we're famous.
She said to let you in.
Oh, Farling, is that's the one? That's the one we had.
Laughing at me, even when I don't joke. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure.
Even when I don't joke, he doesn't get the joke with that, does he? I'm gonna check the barrel while we're here because it's safe and it just has rotten food. So he said we can go in. He unlocked the door. What's this? Oh, it's nothing. Didn't that highlight before? Or maybe it was over here. This door is now open for us. He has let us in to the Nine Fingers place. What is it's a revealed entrance. It doesn't really, well, let's go. This must be the abode of Nine Fingers. Let's go check it out. After we talk to this guy.
Here's the Nine Fingers. Good luck.
Okay, so they all know Nine Fingers. That's the person I think we fought with on the beach. That's my best recollection of who this is.
Tuskgrunt? Bloody idiot.
He knows us. That's why he let us through.
If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now!
Friendly sorts. Got some dead bodies. It says it's okay to check them out in front of these guys. How about we go inside first and make sure we truly are welcome here before we go digging around in their stuff too much. That's kind of the way I'm feeling. Let's go in here. A revealed entrance.
Better not be cursed.
Yeah, better not be. We went through hell to remove one curse already. I don't want to have to remove another one. Oh, wow. There's a huge sprawling place down in here. Okay. A plaque.
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets where it belongs. Break this rule and you die.
And you die. Well, there we go. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Astarion would like this kind of place. The underbelly of the city. That's just what he likes. Oh, stay still. I probably want to eventually talk to everybody, but oh well. Let's get a view of this place. Oh, we got a couple here. Ah, it's very extensive back in there. We got people back over here. We got stairways going down. I wonder if we could find Nine Fingers herself to thank her for entrance. Let's go talk to these two. Tut Thistlebog.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See?
Much better tonal
Mine's
quality,
fresh.
I will admit.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
As long as you're not sober. Or able to smell. Okay. That's pretty funny. Well, let's just continue down the stairs and continue talking to people. Oh! Guess who we just found? Sticky Dondo. No, I'm talking about Maul. That's Maul.
We're all on the same side, friend.
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers.
Well, we kind of
Ready to do some
spent it
business?
already. Hey, it's good to see you again. What are you up to this time? Is this a guild business you're running here? How did you escape Moonrise? Yeah, what happened in Moonrise? But I let's try. Maul's easy to piss off. I do remember talking with Maul. It's like walking a tightrope. It feels like. Good to see you. We'll start out on the positive note and see if we're allowed to ask any other questions.
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Okay, well, you just ran off. I wanted to at least look at what you have to sell these days. Well, let's talk to Sticky. Why is he called
Fletcher isn't
Sticky?
himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Oh, okay. Fletcher. Is that what they're calling Maul? Or is there somebody else? Maybe a bit of both. What have you got? We do have another cape. The Slayer Cloak. While hiding, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. Ooh, that's kind of good for Astarian's sneak attack. What kind of thing is a... Oh, then it'll take me out of this thing. Oh, no. What? Can I do this? Yeah, what kind of... Oh, he doesn't have a cape. Astarian, we need to give this to us. We need to buy this for 930 frickin' 6. We need to do some bartering. And we picked up a bunch of stuff, and I would like to buy a cloak. I can get rid of incense. A portrait of Gortash. All this valuable stuff we have. And who has all the weaponry? I think it was mostly picked up by LWOTC. Let's just get rid of it all. And see how much money it gets us. No, not nearly enough. But we're going to have a challenge. Coming up with that. Well, we also found some stuff in that one closet. Resistance to psychic damage. Don't want to get rid of that. We do have some chainmail, which will get us a quick 100. And there's nothing else special about this chainmail to my eye. So I'm throwing that in. Why hang on to stuff I'm not going to use? The Cap of Wrath. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain Wrath for 2 turns. Yeah, am I going to wear that over another helmet? Well, I'm not willing to sell it just yet. Yeah, we don't want to change that out. Proficiency in wisdom throws. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Dark Justiciar helmet. Yeah, I to be quite honest, I have other decent helmets that do special things for these characters. I don't see ever maybe needing that. And it gets us up to the money we need quite easily. Can I afford anything else? Is there anything else I would like? So yeah, let's have him give me 8 gold and call it a day. Okay, Astarion, if I'm the one that has it, you're the one that's gonna get it. Oh, maybe Astarion has it because I made him the one I. No. Well, where is it? Who has it? Let's go find out.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Got me? I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. Who picked it up now? That's the big thing. Because Astarion now will have a cape. Astarion, did you have it? I'm looking for a cape. Here, cape, cape, cape. Anyone got a cape, cape? Okay, I initiated the trade initially. That's what initiated means. Here it is. Yeah, that's one for Astarion. Everybody's got a cape all of a sudden. How about that? This one's worthless. If we could find a good one for Gale, that would be nice. Okay, let's poke around down here some more. Maul just ran off. Oh no, Maul's back.
Ready to do some business?
Oh, we have more stuff here. It's good to see you again. Oh, I get to ask him now. I wonder, how do you get out of Moonrise?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Okay. Let's see what you're up to. Good to see you again. What are you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Okay. Well, once again, we probably don't have much to trade anyway, but I kind of want to find out what he has.
Ready to do some business?
Yes. This time I'll go yes. Well, he's not actually going to trade for us. He asked if we got the same damn questions. This is the only one we haven't asked him yet. So maybe this will allow him to do business with us?
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Oh, that's who we talked to. So Sticky was the... Oh, that's Happy Hands. That wasn't Sticky. We talked to Sticky, though. Sticky was the one we talked to. Yeah, right there. Sticky Dondo. Hey, Smiling.
This is supposed to be the greatest fest hall under the city. So where's all the bloody fun?
I don't know. Let's go poking around some more. There's Slick. Hey, Slick.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help.
Okay. How does the guild feel about you pressing in on their territory?
Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
Okay, so the Zentarum are also here. So there's trouble in the underworld as well as everything else going on in this town. Well, let's go see if we can figure out where Nine Fingers herself is.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the guild master. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
Well, I didn't know I was looking for Uktar. but why don't we go up the stairs and see if we can find Uktar? Oh, the Guildhall Bar.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Okay, well, I wasn't planning. I was just trying to actually find her. Yeah, I don't think so. Fletcher and Maul, I don't think I ever thought Fletcher and Maul were the same, but yeah.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
Okay.
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Yeah. Okay. Hostile weight? Have we talked to you?
Can't lie. It's a relief to have that old fart off my hands.
Oh, he's the burping guy. We did talk to him. He was the one that did the deep burp. Didn't recognize him till he started talking. Can we order a drink, Severn?
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
Info. Got any gossip you could share?
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
Gossip. What do you have then?
Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Sure, let's see the liquor list. Now, another time. We're not gonna get our characters drunk as we're looking around, because that does happen in this game. Or can happen in this game. This looks just like the kitchen. Well, let's see. Are we able... Is this a red door? No, it looks like we're allowed to go through this door. Does that mean we're allowed... Yeah, we're allowed to go through these doors. So I'm just going to go through the one that doesn't have guards in front of it. Should get me to the same place. Is this where Nine Fingers is? It looks like it might be. Yep, because there's Uktar. We heard about that. Here's Lady Lockjaw, a plaque.
Someone's vintage Moonshay Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
Wonder how that could have happened with this group down here.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Yep, Nine Fingers. So let's start talking to him. I don't think we've met. Have we met or talked to Uktar yet? I don't think so.
It's an orphanage, Uktar. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, champion of Merkel, unkillable tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him.
Yeah. Am I interrupting your guard? Just let me pass. My fame precedes me. That's what that, or you've been spying on me. You seem to know quite a bit about the cult. Ooh, that would be pushing it. Yeah. And you're not, we'll just return the favor. Hey, we know who you are too, and you're Nine Fingers Keen, Guildmaster. Touche.
A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
Oh, good. We have more support on our side. And, well, what can I do to help you? The Rivington Rats? Which ones were the Rivington Rats? Is it the one outside in the alley? I don't remember who was the Rivington Rats. Man, we've met so many damn people, I can't keep them all straight. Let's see. Well, let's just find out, is there anything we can do to help you if you've offered to help me? Or potentially.
I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. Of all the pains in my arse the Absolute was delivered, one in particular keeps growing. A new gang boss who calls himself the Stone Lord. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting.
Aha. So you think he's a cultist? Well, either for I've encountered a crew of his fighting your people down by the seafront, or you think he's a cultist. I want to kind of ask both those. Yeah, I'm thinking that was part of the... I'm pretty sure that was part of the crew that we fought with. So let's talk about the fighting first, and let's hope we can come back to saying, so you think he's a cultist?
Aye. Transport corridors. Not the most glamorous targets, but without the vine, the cherries shrivel and die. We know he plans on something higher profile next. A little operation the Guild has running in the counting house. Likely my crew has it in hand. Snare set, ready to draw it tight. But I like a little certainty. And you've dealt with bigger bastards handily enough.
All right, so hold on. The Guild has an operation inside the city's bank?
Might be more accurate to say the Guild is the city's bank.
Ah.
We bought them out years back. Perfectly legitimate. As I said, I like a little certainty. Interesting.
I hear you, but I want to discuss something else. I kind of want that job of heading over to check it out. It might be lucrative, but I also wanted to discuss, what else did we want? I want to find out what we wanted to discuss, because quite frankly, I'm not sure what we wanted to discuss.
You have my attention.
Okay, here we go. Why do I need to get... No. I ran into some of your thugs, the Rivington... the thing is, I don't remember, but I guess I should bring it up. The Rivington Rats. I don't remember who the Rivington Rats were. Do you, Nightmare? Or anybody else that's lurking? Remember who the Rivington Rats were? Oh. Reach back into that memory vault. Let's see. Let's just talk about the Rivington rats. Maybe her answer will refresh my memory.
Oh, did you enjoy the encounter?
How about, I don't think they enjoyed it.
I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash.
Ah, I see. She's...
All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly. So I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
Uh-huh. Okay. So how about I need information?
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
How is it you know so much about the cult of the Absolute and its leaders? Who is this Stone Lord that has your guild running scared? Ooh, she won't like me wording it like that. Yeah, here's one. I noticed the mercenaries in your hall. Since when does the guild work with the Zentarum?
We don't. The Zentarum work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back.
Okay. That's her perspective on it. The Zentarum seem to hint that it shows weakness. So, all depends on perspective. And let's ask about the Stone Lord.
The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute
Oh, she kind of said that already.
Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough.
All right. How is it you know so much about the cult of the Absolute and its leaders?
Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
There's more to it than just the dead three.
Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
I wonder if I should. I don't know if this would be a good move or a bad move. Hold back a little. Not let out everything I know. We could, you know, it's in special italics kind of a thing too, tempting me to choose it. But part of me says, I don't know how much I could trust her. Because knowledge is power, right? You could say that, and do I want to give her that much power with that kind of knowledge? I don't know. I think we'll just say nothing for now. For better or worse? I don't know. Or could some new opportunities arise if we tell her everything? Or will it come back to haunt us? This feels like a very important decision to me. Not like all the other things we've been chatting about with her. So, I'm gonna keep the cards close to myself and say nothing. Never mind.
Right. Well, war to be fought. Do you need anything else?
I guess I'll say, why do I need the guild?
You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You find few enough of them in this city.
Okay, maybe I
Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it.
All right. Maybe I should have opened up to her. Now that I've heard that, maybe I should have opened up to her. I don't know. We've made our choice, so we'll move on.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Oh, the different ways to kill. That's the game they're playing. Devil Fee Observers report. I imagine from the desk of Rakath Glitterbeard, head banker. So I feel like we can get away with reading notes. But the ones right on her desk while she's sitting there writing might be a little too much. Yeah, so why don't we go back here and just read the notes on our way out? Kind of casually glance over. Though a majority of my reports concerns the visits of well-known patriarchs to Helsik's establishment, aristocrats who might be blackmailed to keep such visits secret, there was another visitation that I feel should not be overlooked. The arms dealer Gortash, along with a known ballast leader, met yesterday with Helsik for a considerable period. Upon leaving the shop, I overheard Gortash to remark, "What did I tell you? If Helsik can get us into the House of Hope, she can get us into Mephistar too." Okay. There's more to Gortash than meets the eye that we're aware of. A scented letter on the ornate stationery of Baldergate's premier bank, the Counting House. Guildmaster, we are delighted to inform you that we have just taken delivery of a special deposit box, constructed and charmed exactly to your specifications. We eagerly await the arrival of the promised goods into our vault and the fulfillment of your order. In highest esteem, Rakath Glitterbeard, Fellowship of Financiers. A hasty note slashes across the bottom of the page in a different hand, marked for return delivery. Shite code, Glitterbeard. Don't bother. When we kill the Stone Lord, I want the whole damn city to know who did it. Ah, there we go.
The Stone Lord plans to rob the Counting House, and Nine Fingers means to trap him there.
Okay. So that should be something we can get into or take a part in, maybe. Dribbles a clown. Well, we've found some more stuff of him. Aid the Underduke. So this might be someplace where we got to figure out where the Counting House is. And we learned that the Steel Watchers are being assembled in the Steel Watch Foundry down by the lower city docks. We've got to be close to that too right now, because we're on the lower dock-ish area. We're definitely in the lower city. So those are a couple things to keep our eyes open for. We still need to finish kind of searching around this place. Let's go back out the door. Oh wait, that's not the door out. We took the side door in. I was thinking that would be the front door out. Oh, this is the front door out. That's a locked door that's red, so yeah, it's best not to go in there yet. Unless we're invited. Oh no, it is the red doors to come out. So, I don't know why they're locked in red. Oh, we have access to everything those doors might block. Well, let's chat some more.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
That's kind of a fun game to listen to. Is there anyone else that might have a way to kill us?
right hands.
Ooh, I almost fear her the most. A hookah?
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close, with this new Duke making moves.
Okay. So I think we've covered everything up here. Let's continue with the Guildhall. No, well, actually, I could. While she's sitting there writing, sorry, it took me a while to realize you were talking to me there. Let's go see if she has anything else to say.
All hail the Absolute's worst nightmare. How can I help you in your war today?
Yeah, we'll go back to what can I do to help you? I think we got all the information.
I've already told you. The Stone Lord's planning to walk into
so
my
yeah, that's why it's on our
house.
journal. So there's nothing new she has to say. But that puts it to rest. We now know we didn't miss out on anything. Because you're right, Nightmare. I was a little nervous that we weren't actually given that job, but apparently it's on our journal, so therefore we have what we need. We asked the information question and we were going down all the different choices, Nightmare. So I think we already covered that. I'm pretty sure we already covered that. Because we asked her a bunch of different questions under information. About the Zentarim, about lots of stuff. Well, that tempts me. Let's go talk to this Uktar guy. He didn't seem thrilled that we walked in there. Oh, you mean, yeah, do you think well, now that I feel like I might trust her a little more. Yeah, why don't we give it a go in case it gives us another prompt to do that. I may have changed my mind now, knowing how trustworthy she seems now after talking to her. That's not a bad idea.
All hail the Absolute's
Yeah,
worst
let's get
nightmare.
past the
How can I help you in your war?
information.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost.
Okay, now let's see.
But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll come to it, but let's see if it leads us to that one option again.
Stone Lord's hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. Orin's faithless try to pierce me. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them.
Okay. So that one we kind of hadn't talked about. We don't really know about the Stone
New
Lord.
crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues,
Yeah, we
all I
did
know
this.
is that on every doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet her soon enough. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the watch warrants you're reading. The guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean.
Okay. It's a very utopian way of saying you're a gang of petty thubs. No. And what is it the guild wants?
Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. No more, no less. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back.
Okay. What can I do to help you? Well, we're back to this one again.
I've already told you. The Stone Lord's planning to walk into my counting house. Make sure.
Yeah, I didn't see a path. Did you see a path to get back to the Elder Brain Nightmare? It just seems I made my choice and we aren't going back to it, is the way it seems. And I don't know that that's going to be the end of the world, that she doesn't know about this stuff. I hope. Let's go talk to that guy she was chatting with. Yeah, Uktar.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the Bugbear. To trade trinkets, the Fetcher's Brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Okay. I can go history. Uktar. Ponder where you know the name from. Being Baldurian, I might, but knowing my intelligence, I may not be able to pull it out of the brain. Persuasion. The Stone Lord is disrupting guild business. Maybe you can help me fix that. I do have... I don't know how hard the roll is going to be. It's going to be hard. Not today. Today, we are getting what we want.
By telling you
Yeah,
where
Nightmare,
he
I
is,
think our path...
in direct
It was a
defiance of my
one-time
guild
path.
master's orders.
Oh, sorry.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely.
Oh, he doesn't sound trustworthy.
I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest. What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
I have no keys to sell right now.
Until you do, then.
Okay, so we have an option. I don't know that I trust this guy, though. But if we find the vault keys, we have some options. We could at least come back to talk to the guy. Yeah, it is only thoughts. Let's see if it allows me to do that.
If we have business, speak.
Let's try the history, see if we have some insights here. Not so lucky on my memory, like I told you. It was going to be a hard roll. But since I'm at my max inspiration, we'll give it one more whirl to get us down to 3, so if we have any future inspirations we can gain them. And it didn't pay off. I'm not going to waste inspirations on this. It's not the end of the world.
Familiar as it sounds, the reference eludes you.
Oh well. Bursar, is that a fancy word for thieves' accountant?
I do not hand out loans, if that's what you're asking. My business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition?
No, not yet.
Until you do, then.
He had one more question in his choice of questions I'd like to ask, though.
Ukta, Bursa, if we have business...
Okay, what's with the mask? That's what I wanted to ask.
Guild time is too precious. I am shy.
Okay, well... Didn't get much information. And I was hoping I might find out something more interesting from that. Snap bone.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes. Aye?
Aye? Aye. We haven't talked to this gent yet. The professor.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Neither. I run a crew called the Worm Skulls. What's the point of making him believe this? Consider me an... we'll just do that. Consider me an independent operator.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
Okay. Let's see what he knows about the Stone Lord then. Maybe we learn something different?
The latest challenger to the Guild's position, but probably the first one to actually make us sweat. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
How about when we get the keys, if we find them, Nightmare? That's not a bad idea, bringing it up with Nine Fingers at that point. Oh yeah, I wanted to go listen to the music. Or talk to the musician, maybe? Ooh, I found some food, and it's not rimmed in red.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
I'm enjoying your current repertoire.
I could smell the good taste on you the moment you walked over here. Maybe I'll even throw in that saucy wink for free.
We'll take some of that Zinfandel we saw missing off the shelf.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's battened down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with. Guildhall is not what it was. No gambling, no blood games, not even a pissy little peacock fight. Bored.
I'm bored.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
That's the way you want to put
Thanks, but no thanks.
it? Thanks. So these guys don't have.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Oh, so this is the underbelly of the town here.
Better to give the guild their space.
Scrappy order book. So there's sewer access around here. Maybe down. We haven't gone down the steps yet. Let's talk to everybody else left here, and then we'll go lower.
Keen might look down on the Zentarim, but she'll be glad of us once the Storm Lord comes knocking.
Oh yeah, we know the Zentarim.
Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts stellar guarding this place.
I don't remember which one of these two I talked
Keen might
to.
look down on the Zentarim, but she'll be glad of us once the...
I talked to him. Let's talk to this guy.
The uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Probably correct. Let's start moving lower. Oh, we can get really low. So that may actually get us down into the sewers. So let's go see who else we see along the way. Maybe we'll have a quick way to traverse the city when we need to be unseen. Whoops. I'm going down farther than I thought. Oh, okay. Oh, Fishbait Anna. He's a grunter.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Alright, so this is the actual sewer down here.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Could be.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
There doesn't seem to be... Oh, do we dare go down into the sewer itself? Well, others are.
Something over there.
A tarnished ring. Okay, what is this tarnished ring? I'm curious now. Oh, we just found a ring worth 20 gold. That's all it is. Nothing more than that. I don't see how we move down here. There's a way to go through the city and the sewers. I don't see how to do it. I was just trying to get a sense of how we might do it. Okay, so it's nothing obvious. Alright, we had a look. I took a look. And I failed.
Anything of use?
The Lord was gonna kick us out, Sergeant.
Just you, Faze. You
Oh good, we needed fish. Alright, so I don't see anywhere else to go down here. I don't see sewer access, even though supposedly there's a way to travel. What's this? What is this place? So if I go... Oh, that's the exit. That's the way we came in, because we came along here, the two burping guys, and then we purchased. So that's not the way out. So there's no access that I can see. There must be other access to sewers. So we got to keep our eyes open for that.
That's the point. Uktar hardly wants his guards comfortable now, does he?
I'm gonna come over here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing something as far as access goes to the sewers, and I feel like I am missing it. Yeah, this just gets us back down there. Alright, so I think we're done here. I'm going to move on out. The two guards down at the bottom, you mean back over these two guards? I mean, we talked to these two. I'm not sure which two you're talking about, Nightmare. These two? Now there's only one. There's another fish barrel. Might be a good time to catch up on our fish. On our camp supplies.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Yeah, he's talking about the underroads down here, so I feel like they might be nearby. This is where we entered, so it makes no sense to go back up there. I can't think of anything else I haven't bit of a... You mean like this thing over here? Oh, we're not quite there. It's like over here. Ah, it's up here. There's something up here. Let's see if I can just jump up there. Let me just have it test it out again. You know, last time I did this, testing things out and going off on my own. Let's take a look up here. Well, I don't need to. I can fly. Oh, we have an opulent chest and nobody seems to be looking. We have two opulent chests and nobody seems to be looking. And they aren't coated in red. Someone sleeps in here. Okay. We'll deal with the repercussions later, because I need that stuff. So we found an indentation. I'm glad you had me look for it, because we needed the cash. We've been a little cash starved. I will not deny. Now, is there something in these racks too? No, these are shut down. I can sit in a lavish chair. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any passageway out here, but you were correct about an indentation here.
We're meant to fight this Stone Lord. Let's bloody be about it.
And I don't know that we see any other indentations. We'll just kind of peruse the perimeter for anything else I might have missed, paying attention to the map this time. Yeah, this over here. Oh, we might want to join up again. There's nothing, that's an indentation or opening, but it doesn't look like anything's beyond it. So I think we found what we're gonna find in here. And then here's where Maul does his business. So I think we've pretty much explored down here. So I'm sure there's sewers and whatnot down here. But how to get into them, I don't know. And they may not specifically lead here. Yeah, we did. I regrouped, I think, right when you were trying to remind me to regroup. Chasm. Yeah, okay, I'm stumped. We'll move on, and we'll look for other sewer accesses as we're moving around. All right, so I want to check out those bodies because they didn't show as being red. Can I get up here? It's not glowing red, so I'm gonna check the frickin' mailbox. Oh, we found a counting house key. Last night went all right. I guess I had a bad feeling about it at the time, and still do. There was some odd shadows lurking about. Never saw one in the light clearer like, but what I did see through the gloom looked like it was changing shape. And no, I didn't drink nothing. Keep an eye out tonight. Bugs Stillwater. What's this guy have to say? Don't call me Runt. Hey, Runt, what do you got to say?
Mess with us, and it'll be the last thing I do. I mean, you do. Shit!
Can we go in here? It looks a bloody mess. I don't know if I can go in. I try to get a better view and it just takes me somewhere else. So there must not be. Because in this direction, it doesn't let me go in the room. Well, barely. But I'm not seeing anything. Alt key doesn't show me anything, so yeah, there's nothing in there. I want to check those bodies because they aren't red. And see what they say when I touch them.
It's great getting paid to do nothing but scratch my arse. Dream job this is.
Not my dream.
Doesn't look like we're gonna find. They've been picked clean. Parchment. Ms. Caldwell, I gleaned from your rather imaginatively written note that you wish to make contact with a former business partner. You're quite right in assuming that the circumstances of her death might make this rather challenging. Decapitation has a habit of making such conversations rather one-sided. But I assure you, my spirits and I will have no great difficulty overcoming such an obstacle. Given your affiliations, I would be delighted to offer a discount of, say, 10% in the hope that the Guild might see the value of such collaborations in the future. I will be expecting you at my mansion near the seafront, and of course my discretion is assured. Mystic Carrion. Okay? I'm sure one of your ilk will be familiar with the security measures I am required to take. Secreto Mortuorum will grant you passage. Oh, we got a secret secret,
Would you rather pick
secret word.
druids
Oh, let's take
or
it.
clerics?
Cleric, any day.
No,
Last
not
time
read
I
it.
emptied
Let's
the druid's
take it.
pockets, all I got for it was a nest of bloody squirrels.
Gotta be druid.
Is there anything over on this side? No, it's a drop off. Is it worth me flying down there to try and see what's in those crates? Yeah. Oh, not enough. Oh, so I can't see what's in the crates. Never mind. Oh, maybe, though, I can fly to this little patch. Will it allow me to fly up there? Not enough space. Just trying to get creative on things we might be able to find. Oh, well.
This ain't a public rooftop. It's mine, so piss off.
Let's climb the vine. Maybe if there's a vine up here, there must be a reason for it. Maybe we can hop across the rooftops and see something, find something. So this is the messed up house right here. That's the balcony we were on. So yeah, let's jump down, can we? See what's in this building. Okay, can we not jump down? I'm trying to jump so that so the people that can only jump can still follow me. Baron's Coop.
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited.
I write this to you with shame in my heart. My brother, the light of my life, fell prey to an evil hag. He sought fame and fortune, and she gave it to him. He now sits in my hometown square, a statue at the heart of a fountain. A plaque at his feet reads, "Toss a coin for luck." Water spills into the square sometimes, so overflowing is the fountain with coppers. I failed him. I was so wrapped up in my own pain that I didn't notice his. And then I saw your poster advertising your meeting about other hag survivors. Could I join? I think it would do my heart good to meet others like me who have suffered. I love some of these random notes and things going on. Double doors. Astarian, can you come down here? Surely you can jump down here. Maybe if I walk over here, he'll find his way to us. Well, God doggone it. Astarian, where are you?
I might.
Now can you jump without hurting yourself? Yes. Come over to the corner. It's like the pathing. I could do this manually, but the pathing didn't want to. Ooh, this jump causes him hurt. I figured from the corner it wouldn't, but I have no time for this. Y'all have to take a little injury. And then lae'zel, surely you can jump.
It's great getting paid to do nothing but scratch my arse. Dream job this is.
action, not reaction.
No! I made her jump to negative 10 hit points. Oh well. Such is life.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could
Okay.
have.
So now that we have Astarion down here, let's pick this lock and see what's in this door.
Watch your back. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Oh, the sewer access down below. You're right.
What's that?
We found another letter over here. Eviction notice. I've had it. Snowstorms inside the house, blood weeping from the windows, and now Mr. Wimbley's cat is vomiting up frogs. The poor man had a bloody heart attack from the shock. I know you lot are trying to fight back against hags or whatever, and that's great, honestly, but I can't risk the neighborhood just because you were stupid enough to piss off a hag. Keep your rent. I want you all out by tomorrow. Anti-hag support group poster. Oh my lord. Maybe we'll find some interesting things in here. Hag research notes. Random collection of book titles. Fastidious fungi. The power of words surviving the Fae. Anatomy of a hag. Dragon egg mushroom plus autumn crocus, non-reactive. Elmoran wigs and whisperlight venom, potential but too unstable. Crawler mucus and fibbers trump plus mellowweed, useless. But we'll take all this stuff. Oh. There's some food.
What's this?
Anti-hag stuff. A barely legible letter.
The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember.
Dear Ms. Adriel, Cled found a place. A nice old man called Mr. Garlow used to live here, but his neighbors said he doesn't live here anymore. Cled thinks it's perfect. We can hide from the hag or fight, or whatever you think is a good idea. Cled knows you will have a good plan. Cled will wait at Old Garrow's for you. Bye, Cled. Help the hag survivors. What the heck? I didn't know I had another thing here. What does this say? We found a letter from someone called Cled. In it, he said he found somewhere new for everyone to live. Old Garlow's place. Oh, so now we gotta find Old Garlow's place. There's so much going on in this city.
Just retrace our steps.
Okay, well, we'll continue around over this way. Since this is the path we are on.
Down the stairs.
Because we have area down below here we need to get to. But I think this is just the loop around of where we were. Yeah, we kind of wanted to go down over this way. We can loop back up. I just want to make sure I'm going in a pattern that makes sense so I don't miss anything.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember.
Oh, we found a waypoint. Where? Waypoint, oh waypoint, where art thou, oh waypoint? I'm not seeing a waypoint, unless it's like around the corner. No, it's not there. Oh, there, I think it's straight ahead. There it is.
Let's see here.
Okay, we got ourselves a new waypoint. What do we got nearby? Wizard of Waterdeep. Oh, we're near. Oh, that's around the. So we're down here. That's the. So eventually we'll get up there, but we're gonna continue looking around the lower area here. Oh, there's the old Garlow place down this way a little further too. So at least they're nearby. So let's continue on the lower part, and we'll head back up a little bit. Hopefully, us and them will make it to us. Is there anything back over here we could use? Autumn crocus, yep. Uh-oh, that
was seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully
I
will
realized
require
after I
more
picked it
caution
up.
than you displayed in getting caught.
Oh, there's an elevator? I'm gonna drop the item.
What was taken is free to be reclaimed, and you are free to go.
Jeez, oh Pete, they're picky around here. I was just clicking on things, and then all of a sudden I went, oops, that coin was red.
Drop a coin, take a flower. May Chaunteer's blessings be upon you, child.
I was taking blessings. Now, what were you saying about the elevator?
Why don't we just retrace ourselves? Oh, please.
What? Where was there an elevator?
Left, right, down the stairs.
Oh, we can get down to the dock.
Feed my son. He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
A cage was? I missed the cage that was labeled as an elevator over by the sigil, the circle.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
You saw something I didn't see.
Million? The Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
Back at the guild? Yeah, I'm not sure. This is back at the guild. I don't remember seeing any elevator, except unless you're talking about these things I was looking at here. Oh, it says elevator. I can't read it. It says I can't reach it though, and there's nothing up here that highlights. But the good news is we will be able to get down there eventually on these docks and get over here. Probably jump the boat and go take a look at those crates. But I don't see anything that makes it work. Nothing's highlighted over here. So thanks for noticing that. I didn't notice the elevator part. But we'll circle down. Oh, well, actually, there's probably ways to get down there even quicker, but there's also ways to get down there normal like over here. So we head down, let's head down to the beach then. Well, we're running out of time. Let's head down to the beach anyway. We're going to hang out between episodes. I want to hang out on the beach.
A little small talk.
Oh, please.
Maybe a few deckhands.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all.
Okay, and then there was no option to give her a coin or anything.
Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick.
I feel a little dizzy.
All right, yeah, but there's no option to help. And then these are just citizens, so we'll move on. And get down to the beach. So we have a building here to check out, but let's go check out the elevator. Well, let's check out Grout.
Oh, please.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet.
What the hell? So much for ending our live stream right now. Oh my goodness. A Sahwagin champion. They have fire resistance. They're vulnerable to lightning and cold. Okay, and they're wet. Yeah, I think we can take them out. I don't have a problem with that. Let's work on them. They're basically, we just don't want to do anything with flame. We want to do lightning and cold is what we want to do. And I think we have a few of those things up our sleeves. A couple of them will move first. The big one back here. And the other one... So the two that are going to move first aren't exactly close to us. So, Gale, I don't know that we can do any good sneaky attacks because we don't have advantage on anybody. So I'm going to have myself go first. And see if I can whack them all or, you know, whack one of them kind of a thing. We'll see if I have... any kind of cold spell of any kind. I'm not big on the spells, so I would have been surprised if I did. So we're gonna do fight them the old-fashioned way, and just go in for the big ol' hit. Now I could get just extra damage with Thunder and Radiance. I might as well do a Divine Smite. How much health do they have? 92. Well, okay, that's like the leader, apparently, a champion. Most of the rest have around 50. So I'm just going to do regular weapon attack against one of those with 50. And just do that.
What do I have to lose?
If I don't kill it... Well, we'll do a small smite. I had one level 1 spell left. I have a couple level 3s and a level 4. I'll do a level 3. Well, we just knocked it out. Oh, do I have... Guess what I have? We gotta take that passive off right now. These are somebody I do not care about like that. I don't need the light shining. Oh, that's what was shining on my weapon. Maybe that's why those things saw me too. Yeah, lethal force is authorized. I agree with you. I'm gonna hit him while he's down now. No, I hit hard enough. Let's go for a fresh one. Let's let Astarion shoot this one while it's down. Now we'll do a lesser Divine Smite. And, okay, we've done better. And what is my last potential move good for? Well... we could push him back into the water, but he'll just jump right out. He's not afraid of the water. What the heck? It still does more damage.